Hello and welcome to day 21 of animating every day for 30 days. Yesterday we did a little barrel roll and that was pretty cool. Came out a lot better than I thought. But today we're going to be animating a suggestion I got recently from a channel named Animations. And he recommended that I animate, well, my hands. He specifically recommended that I animate doing a walk cycle, a run cycle, and a jump with my hands, which I thought was a really cool idea, so I'm gonna do that. It should be pretty quick to animate since I am the moving object that's being animated. So with that said, let's get animating. Hand. Yeah, okay. All I gotta do is get a wide shot and then just animate my hand, just walking. All right, so let's start off with the walk cycle first. This is like really easy, so I'm wanting to add a lot of character to it. I don't know, I'm just gonna roll with it. Let's see, I'm gonna use my left hand. I don't know how I'm gonna take pictures. See what I can do. Start there. Okay, so letting the finger, it's kind of scooping. Yeah, something like that. Maybe. Then it kind of just speeds back up. Okay, I'm just like slowing down at the arc here. Okay, my shoulder is getting really sore. Okay, maybe it starts to float back up. The farther my hand goes to the right, the more cramped my shoulder gets. This is really, I did not plan this out. This is horrible. Ow, my shoulder. Let's see how that turned out. Let me cut some frames. I hope I can salvage that. My arm kind of shifted a bunch, but I think we all know why. It was like, oh my goodness, I was in a pretzel position. So yeah, I'm gonna take some more thought and consideration into the next animation so I don't end up cramping my shoulder like that. Because just for context, this is my left hand here. My computer is over here, just off the screen. I have to take my right hand, which is over here, and bring it over to the computer over here. Yeah, you can imagine the stretch. I'm not gonna fix the ending part because it was painful. So, I'm gonna just break down this walk cycle real quick. Alright, let's see. We started off nice and steady, a little movement there, bigger movement, ease out, and it's like going in this arc here. And it's, you know, you can see that arc with the fingertip there. Comes back down, walks right there, the back leg or finger, whatever you want to call it. Swings forth like that, follows its own arc, and comes down as well. The other finger does the same, and they all just like follow arcs continuously like that. Moving on to the run cycle. Oh yeah, definitely. Okay, now it's gonna have me running like so. Yeah, something like that. Let me just roll with it. Very slow. We do not want slow. No. Too snappy. I don't think I'm going for a snappy look like that. Kind of going in style of that walk cycle. Okay, let's try this again. I feel like, let me see. Like that? Hey, not bad actually. Well, maybe I could do my thumb and my pointer maybe. Maybe that would be easier. Yeah, let's try that. I mean, I passed this for a run cycle. I'm just gonna do this a couple more times. I wanna see which, I'm just experimenting here. I just wanna see which one looks the best. Well, let's just see all the run cycles I've done so far. I've done 3 of them. That one was good. That one was good. That one was good. They all look the same. They all look the same. The second one looked more slappy. Almost with like the thumb, because I like rotated my thumb instead of like bending it up, because that's how I can do it. But the first one looked, I think the first one looked the best right there. This one looked the best, and then this one just looked slappy. So I want to keep doing this. This is kind of cool. What if I had four legs going? Wait, hold on, I want to try that just for the fun of it. A little too fast. Let's try that again. I don't know what to think of this anymore. Hey, that's kind of cool. I was just doing random hand animations. They're so quick, it's just fun. Okay, I want to get this run cycle down. I want to have a run cycle I'm happy with. Kind of smooth, actually. I actually paid attention to the arcs there. The other times I was just like eyeballing it But this time I was actually going frame by frame to try to line up my fingers. Hey yo, look at how those fingers follow those arcs. It feels so flowy. Just ignore the wrist going up and down. And I've already got like 14 seconds of animation done. Why can I not be this fast at animating everything else? Let's see, I think the last one I'm going to be doing is my hand jumping. This should be interesting. I'm gonna have, I could do it. Ooh, what if I tracked up the camera like that? What if I went like, you know, like that? And then like, I went up. Oh, it's gonna be weird to position it. The camera, I went up like that. I think I'm gonna go with that. That feels cool. I wanna do that. Just gonna do a little practice here. Wow. Did you not feel the jumpiness from that? We'll see how this goes. Actually, I want him to like hop a little. There we go. Pent up energy. There we go. There we go. Now he's gonna spring up. This is where it gets interesting. Okay. There we go. Like that. Spring up into the air. And turret falls off. Then the camera moves up a bit more. Ooh, yeah. Beautiful. Oh, it's so smooth. Oh my goodness. I didn't know my hand could look this good on camera. Okay, I'm trying to trace the thumb here. It like swings around, so it should be like whoosh. If I could wiggle the camera, I'm actually going to set a timer here. I want to wiggle the camera. Wait, where do I do the timer thing? Over here, timer. I'm gonna do 5-second timer. Good enough, I guess. I like that. And just move it back. Like that. Ooh. No, actually, they should stretch more. Just a little camera bump here. And then it kind of comes back up with the camera coming back up. And then it like kind of springs up like this. We just go straight to the snappy. Then we just go a little bit higher with the camera. And it just comes back down. And just put my hand exactly where it was. There we go. Just like so. Oh, nice. And then it's like less snappy because he's just slowing down. He doesn't leave the ground now. He's just gonna, I don't know why I'm calling it he, it's my hand, but it's just gonna straighten up a little bit. Like that. Okay, let's see how that went. Hey, that looks really good. I felt the impact. That was really nice. Let me break that down real quick. Yeah, I liked how the camera just tracked it the whole way through. I really like that. Eased into it, folded down, eased out. You know, stayed here for a few frames and then came back up. Yeah, it's really just setting that anticipation. Each time it comes back up. Yeah, even do like a little hop here. Like it just gets a little bit more snappier, a little bit more abrupt and fast, just to show like it's building up energy, and then like pauses here and like shakes around a whole lot, and then it comes up, and then boom, straight into the action. The legs or the fingers just like shoot straight down to show that it's being pulled up, and then this is my favorite part. It just comes to this like peak. It stays there for a little while, like eases into it, and then eases out of it, and it comes back down, and then the fingers come out and land right on the base plate. Camera tracks it the whole way through. Really nice little camera bump there to show like the impact, and then the camera bumps back up to track the hand, you know, kind of recoiling and like springing back up to let out that excess energy from it landing on the ground like that. And I really like this. This was just like it just got a little bit less and a little bit less until it came to a stop to really show it releasing that excess energy. I really like that. And so with all of that together, this is what you get. Really like that. You know the cool thing about this? I didn't have to worry about any putty or masking because my arm is the rig. So that's kind of nice. My arm's just in the frame, but it looks natural. I'm not gonna mask out my arm, that would be weird. Anyways, in the course of less than an hour, I've done 27 seconds of animation. This is literally probably the easiest thing I've ever animated on this challenge. That's awesome. Here's all the animations. all my run cycles. Oh my goodness, all my run cycles. And then whatever that is. And then another run cycle. And then the jump test. Try to practice with it. And then the real thing, which came out really nice. Ah, so good. So good. Nice. Well, I'm really happy with how all that came out. I think what made all of these look good is, of course, you've heard me say like a million times already, but everything follows an arc. The fingertips follow an arc. You know, like here, it may look a little jagged, but they are loosely following an arc, and that's what makes it look compelling and realistic. It sets up anticipation for the main action, especially in this animation here with it jumping. The anticipation really sells it and really helps you to anticipate what's actually gonna happen, which is the actual jump, and it lands back down and just lets out energy. It's all about following arcs, anticipating big actions, and then letting out the energy after the big action. I think that's the main takeaway from these animations that I think really helped them to look quite nice. And so yeah, I hope you liked this video, and with that said, I forgot my outro. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video, and with that said, God bless you, and I will see you tomorrow.